Addressing at the inaugural session of Delhi Sustainable Development Summit, Prime Minister said, "I am very happy to be present here today in the midst of such a distinguished gathering on the occasion of the inaugural session of the Delhi Sustainable Development Summit 2013. I would particularly like to extend a very warm welcome to the numerous foreign dignitaries who have come to Delhi from all over the world to attend this event. Next, since 2001, the Delhi Sustainable Development Summit has evolved into a unique gathering in the global sustainable development calendar, attracting and providing a platform for some of the best minds and leaders from all over the world who have an abiding concern for protecting the fragile ecosystems of our planet. I congratulate the Energy and Resources Institute for this initiative and for their generous commitment to sustainable development. Next, we in our India take due satisfaction in this development. Some 40 years ago, the then Prime Minister was one of the few leaders of the developing world to be present at the Stockholm Conference. Even then, she had made our commitment to environmental protection clear. But she had also pointed out that our challenge was ensuring development for all. It is a matter of some satisfaction to us that recent discourse has been an implicit understanding that unless we find pathways for development that address the concerns of all rather than the interests of a select few, our objective of global sustainable development will remain elusive. Next, in this context, the theme of this year's Sustainable Summit, the global challenge of resource efficient growth and development, has a particular resonance. Humanity has traditionally put its faith in advance of technology to resolve problems of resource scarcities. However, there is now a growing realization that there may be no easy alternatives for some resources, particularly environmental resources. Resource efficiency is thus a necessary condition for sustainable development and a key element of the economic pillar of sustainability. Next, in addition, there are genuine concerns that in an unequal world, scarcity of resources would affect the poor more adversely, and key resources may become accessible only to a small section of people on this planet, leading to the exclusion of a large number of people who live in poverty and persistent dep- dep- deprivation. Resource efficiency is thus a critical element of inclusive growth and development agenda. The challenge is to build good and efficient economies which will eradicate poverty and also ensure that the poor already living on the margins of survival are not made even more vulnerable. Next, as a part, we should enhance efforts to develop technologies that ensure efficiency gains which allow for more equitable distribution and use of these available resources. A global growth model which is both inclusive and sustainable would also assist developing countries to pursue their national development objectives. Next, climate change has become the face of many challenges in our pursuit of sustainable development. This problem can only be tackled through coordinated global action. Thank you all. Next, my dear friend, I have received your letter with much pleasure and happiness, and also noted the spirit with which you have asked me to suggest to you in detail about a particular subject, namely about the human relations. Next, my little knowledge may not be able to make you very clear about it, but I will try my best to explain to you as far as I know about it. Basically, the human relations mean the relationship between a person and another person, whether a person is a man or a woman. The basic and fundamental truth behind the human relationship is that it is the only binding force between man and man. Then only comes your relation, your country, your race, your religion, and your language. It is the cementing force between two human beings. Next, but in the present day world, you will find men fighting with another man in the fond hope of acquiring wealth or power or something else. This spirit of acquiring or possessing something will take him to any level. I have greatest regard and respect for the human life. I present myself very clearly on this subject further in my next letter. Yours sincerely. Stop.